Stock market today. Dow slides as fears of big Fed hike run high ahead of decision. The Dow fell Tuesday as an early day display of energy quickly dwindled as traders braced for a hawkish wonder from the Federal Reserve following recent symptoms that accelerated inflation will stick round for longer than many had anticipated. The Dow Jones Industrial Average slipped 0.5%, or 151 points, the Nasdaq turned into up 0.2%, and the S&P 500 fell 0.4%. The Federal Reserve kicked off its two-day meeting on Tuesday. But in advance of the valuable bank's rate selection on Wednesday, there had been an overdue flurry of bets on the Fed turning in a 0.75% fee hike in preference to the 0.5% predicted. About 94% of the buyers count on the Fed to deliver 0.75% hike on Wednesday, a pointy increase from the 6.9% visible within the earlier week, consistent with Fed Rate Monitor tool. The repricing of Fed hikes follows Friday's hotter than predicted inflation record. Technology stocks tried to pare some of its losses from a day in advance, however dip buying movement became restrained by using rising Treasury yields in advance of the Fed choice. The United States 10-year yield topped 3.45%, a fresh 11-year high. Big tech, aside from Meta platforms, Nasdaq, Meta, and Amazon, Nasdaq, AMZN, traded modestly higher, with Microsoft, Nasdaq, MSFT, Apple, Nasdaq, AAPL, and Alphabet, Nasdaq, Google, up much less than 1%. Oracle, NYSE, ORCL, helped improve sentiment on tech stocks after reporting quarterly effects that crowned estimates, even as steering touted stronger call for corporation software program spending. The full-year steering indicates Endured Energy this coming year, with overall cloud sales predicted to grow greater than 30% organically and cloud license and support predicted to peer boom accelerating and ought to see double-digit natural growth, Credit Suisse said in a Observe. Twitter, NYSE, TWTR also bucked the fashion decrease as reports that Elon Musk will attend an personnel all-hands meeting later this week boosted hopes that the billionaire will comply with through on his $44 billion deal to take the social media large personal. Energy, which became the most important decliner a day earlier, reduced profits to shut the day flat after oil fees took a U-turn on reports that President Joe Biden is set to satisfy with Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The meeting fueled hopes that the talks may want to result in OPEC and its allies to release more barrels of oil to deliver some alleviation to Americans confronted with pain on the pump as fuel costs top $5 a gallon or more. Defensive sectors of the market along with consumer staples and utilities, which frequently serve as bond proxies, were the largest decliners on the day below strain from rising Treasury yields. Clorox Co. NYSE, CLX, and Procter & Gamble NYSE, PG, fell greater than 3%, at the same time as American Water Works NYSE, AUK, and Pinnacle West Capital Corp. NYSE, PNW, have been down more than 5% and 4%, respectively. Crypto-related shares show little signal of staging a comeback after Coinbase, Nasdaq, Coin, announcing it would slash 18% of its personnel flagged worries of a recession and crypto iciness amid a rout in cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. In other information, FedEx Corporation NYSE, FDX, jumped extra than 14% after raising its dividend with the aid of greater than 50%.